We'll take you out to it as soon as it happens. But it was a surprise appearance for Jack Ciattarelli, an emotional reunion today on the campaign trail on the eve by his son. Let's take you out to this moment as he posted it on social media.
Because this is an honor for what I'm going to say right now, that you don't know what I'm going to say right now. But your biggest supporter that serves his country just came over overnight to serve you.
Who's here?
Jake, your father, your son.
What a moment. What an emotional reunion as he was speaking to supporters at a packed tavern in northern New Jersey, Newborough, and his first campaign event of the day. He was interrupted. The owner of the bar, a longtime friend, supporter who introduced a special guest. Ciattarelli appeared shocked when his son, Jake, an Army captain deployed to Kuwait, then walked over to him. Let's be joined right now by a New Jersey Assemblyman, Republican Mike Inganamort. You were there for this moment. I appreciate your time here on LiveNOW from Fox, and we potentially don't want any surprises tomorrow. The surprise, the emotional one, the great one today. What was your viewpoint on it?
What an extraordinary moment. And I tell you what, it was a real privilege for me to just observe it, to see this father be embraced by his son. He was totally surprised, totally gobsmacked. Very few people knew that was going to happen. No one in the audience, myself included, we did not know that that was going to happen. But when it did, that place just erupted. And if you couldn't hear the chanting and the cheering, it went on for a long time, eventually led to some USA chants. And it was just an extraordinary, beautiful moment. And a reminder that Jack Ciattarelli, he is a candidate for governor. We know that. But he is also a dad, a proud dad, and a human being, and he wants the best for his son and his entire family.
And you can just see in his eyes, Jack definitely didn't have any idea this was happening there as his son Jake giving him the big hug. All right, let's talk about what we expect tomorrow, because this is the eve of the election day. I know your name is on the ballot, but you have campaigned on the campaign trail with Jack Ciattarelli. What are the keys for success for him tomorrow if he wants to be the governor of the Garden State?
Well, he clearly needs to do well tomorrow. And while that sounds obvious, it's important to think about it in this context. There are three ways to vote in the state of New Jersey. You can vote by mail, which Democrats prefer, seemingly. You can vote on Election Day, which in my experience, Republicans tend to prefer. And then we have had a period from October 25th through November 2nd where you could vote early in person on a voting machine on a limited number of polling locations. When it comes to that vote by mail segment of the voter base, Mikey Sherrill, we expect to win that segment of the voter base. On Election Day, we expect that Jack Ciattarelli is going to do real well. That early period of voting kind of divided between the two parties somewhat equally. So clearly we are going to, if we Republicans, supporters of Jack Ciattarelli, are going to win this race, it is going to occur tomorrow with the people who show up tomorrow. Although Democrats have so far banked more votes than Republicans, it's important to remember that not all of those Democrats are voting for Mikey Sherrill. An extraordinary number of local elected Democrats have actually endorsed Jack Ciattarelli for governor because they, like so many New Jerseyans, are looking for change this year after 8 years of one-party control in Trenton, 24 years of one party controlling the legislature. They're looking for change. So the bottom line is that this race is tight as a tick. If Jack Ciattarelli is going to win it, it's going to be based entirely on how many Republicans actually show up to the polls tomorrow.
All right, Mike, my last question before I let you go, and we're going to have to make it quick because we know President Trump is going to kind of join virtually for Ciattarelli, also for the Virginia governor, Republican in that state. What's the final message from the president, and how in line is Jack with President Trump heading into Election Day?
Well, the main message from Jack Ciattarelli has been about affordability. We have an affordability crisis in the state of New Jersey, owing to the fact that over the course of 8 years of one-party control, Democratic Party control, and 24 years of the Democrats controlling the legislature, New Jerseyans pay the highest taxes in all of America. Highest property taxes, highest personal income taxes, and highest business taxes. It's no wonder that our retirees and our employees are getting the heck out of this state. So our high tax burden, affordability, our electric bills, which have doubled and in some cases tripled on account of the Democratic Party closing down a number of power plants in this state. Jack Ciattarelli has been about affordability from day one, and I think that's what's going to carry the day.
All right, Mike, thank you so much. Mike Inganamort, thank you so much. I appreciate your time here on Live Now from Fox. Best of luck on Election Day tomorrow.
Thank you, Andy.
All right, thank you so much. All right, great conversation here on Live Now from Fox. And coming up here in just a little bit, we'll take you out to this, the final rally here on this